Let's begin by reading the question carefully and highlighting important information. So last year, Pinwheel Industries introduced a new toy. It cost $4,700 to develop the toy and $40 to manufacture each toy. Now we're asked to determine an algebraic expression that represents the total cost to produce n of these toys. Okay. So let's start by writing down what our letters represent. So we have two things going on here. N is the number of toys produced. Number of toys produced. And we're interested in finding the total cost of n toys. Okay. So that amount depends on the number of toys produced. It doesn't have a letter name to it, but that's what we're finding here. So these are the two things that are changing. Now let's look at the information we're given. Well, we're told it cost $4,700 to develop the toy. So let me put this over here. It cost $4,700 to develop. Now, this value is fixed, meaning that it doesn't matter how many toys you produce, this number is not going to change. So it's kind of a flat fee, $4,700 to develop the toy. However, it's $40 to manufacture each toy. So, $40 cost per toy. Remember, whenever you see this per information, that is more than likely, but not always, a value that's varying. So it's $40 cost per toy, and we're going to say that this is variable. And again, by that I mean, since the number of toys varies, this cost in total can vary. So the $40 is fixed, that doesn't change, but the total cost depends on the number of toys that are produced. So now let's try to write out in words what this would be. So the total cost is going to equal, well, the development cost and plus the manufacturing costs. So the total cost equals, well, we know the development cost, that was fixed, that didn't depend on the number of toys, is $4,700. And then we have to add on the manufacturing costs for n toys. So again, here we have $40 per toy. So if it was one toy, it would be 1 times $40. If they made 2 toys, it would cost them 2 times $40. If they made 3 toys, it would be 3 times $40. So if they made n toys, because that's what we're calling the number of toys, or number of toys produced, sorry, it would be n times $40, which we write as 40n. And again, you don't need to write this, but it really helps you see the pattern. So the development is $4,700, the manufacturing is 40n, where n is the number of toys produced. And that is our algebraic expression. Okay, now we have one more question. The cost to produce 1,300 toys is blank. So now we're given a value for the number of toys, which is n. So we can replace n with that value. So when n equals 1,300, we will have a total cost of $4,700 plus 40, and I'm going to put that 1,300 in parentheses, and these are multiplied. Let's get the calculator to do this. 4,700 plus 40 times 1,300 toys is 56,700. So the cost to produce 1,300 toys is $56,700.